Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne. We're now doing issue 16, which is stages 56 and 57 of Hero Collector's Build the Ecto-1. Okay, the reason I put two of these together, and I'm doing this on a live stream, so that should be interesting when you see the edit afterwards, is that we're going to be doing the second jump seat, and issues 56 and 57 basically span those two stages. Now, if you want to get this for yourself, all you have to do is go down to the link that I'm going to put down at the bottom there. If you're in the US, follow the US site, and if you're in the UK, follow the UK link, and you can get this all the way from pack 1. All the links do is they'll take you to the website, but they do say that you've come from the World of Wayne website. So let's show you what we've got to do. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got the seats that we're going to be doing exactly the same as last time. The MP screws, this is a sponge in the seat, so it gives it that soft sort of when you press it. Then we're going to be putting the frame on, and we're going to be putting a bracket on. That's all we're going to be doing in 56. And in 57, we're going to be doing the other side of the seat here, attaching them both together, and then we're going to be putting that in the Ecto-1, which is over there. Once again, I have painted the bottom here. People were asking what color I painted it. It was Tamiya aluminium steel. I'll have to try and get you the number, but it's a matte, it's not a gloss. So it was something that I really wanted to do, because I'm sure it's probably not screen accurate, but to me, if I was opening an ambulance door, every ambulance I've been in has been that sort of like metal corrugated galvanized steel sort of thing. So but there you go. Okay, so this should be quite quick, so without further ado, let's get cracking. So the first part we need is the seat looking like this. The sponge is already in this seat, and as you said, it provides a nice little sort of like cushion surface there, and we're going to be putting this plastic part in underneath like that. We're going to put it under the flaps here. As a matter of fact, this is probably the hardest thing to do, to get these flaps all around it. So what I use is my tweezers just to help me hook them to the other side of this, preferably without them coming off. There we go, and they're all in place. So that should then look like that, and we're going to put them in with the MP screws. Here's the screws here. I'm using a PHO screwdriver, which I've just magnetized up so it holds the screws really well, and they're just going to go into the 4 holes that we can just see there. There we go, that's the first one in. There's the second one. Have you noticed I get really quiet when I do these now, because I can never get them in first time? It's surprising that even under a strong light, because you're screwing black screws into black plastic, black sort of like flexible plastic, it's very hard to see what you're doing, because the shadows hide what you're doing. But there we go, that's them all in. That should look just like that. Okay, the next section we need looks just like this. We want it this way up, and we're going to attach the seat to this. Now, I don't think it matters what way round the seat goes. I'm just checking. Actually, it fits only one way. So I'm going to put it in that way there, and we're going to secure this in with 4 screws here, and these are EP screws. These are the other screws that come with this. Quite a few of them in this one. But we put these into these 4 holes here. 1. You're going into plastic, so I keep saying this, don't over tighten it, otherwise you will round the screw, which you don't want to do. 2. Number 3. And lastly, number 4, and that's attach the seat to the base there. And then all we've got to do is we've got a bracket here to put in. This bracket is plastic. It's looking just like that. We've got 2 holes at the front there to actually screw this in. The holes with the screw holes go in this way, so it actually overhangs the back of the base there. So I'll get a screw loaded up. There we go. That's the second one in. Now I can tighten them completely up. And there we go. That is now completed. That's all there is to do in stage 56. It does mean we're left with this piece from issue 56. We don't actually use that in that stage, but we can put this to one side. This is all the contents of issue 57. And the first thing we need, once again, we're going to be creating that seat exactly like we did last time. So I've got all the parts here. You can see the indents on each side of this. They've just got to go under the flaps here. Like that. That's 2 in. And then once again, I use my tweezers just to help me get the last ones in here. 3 and 4. There we go. And once again, these are going to be held in with MP screws. So I've got them here. Okay, here's the first one. Do the one opposite next. There we go. 2. Number 3 over here. 3. And finally, here's number 4. Excellent. Now we're going to be attaching this seat rest onto the backing here. Now this side with the raised section is going to be going in the opposite direction to the seat. The seat's actually going to mount to this side here. Once again, I'm just seeing what the best fit is. As a matter of fact, you can see we've got some notches at the bottom there. Those notches there are going to match these down the bottom here. So we want to put it in this way. It fits lovely and flush, as you can see there at the bottom. And we're going to be securing this in on this side with EP screws. So I've got them here. Wow, lots of EP screws. I didn't realise there'd be that many, to be honest with you. Okay, so 4 of these. That's the first one in. There's the second. Whoops. Try that again. There's the third, and lastly, we've got the fourth one over here. So now that's the seat attached to the backing there, like that. Now we're going to bring over the bottom seat that we had last time, and as you can see, we've got holes at the bottom of this. This is just going to go on top of these and screwed in from the bottom there with EP screws again. So I'll get one of these loaded up. I can see this being a little bit fiddly, so we'll see how well I can get on with this. There we go. We got the first one in, which means it'll be easy to line up the second one now. Just like that. Again, don't over tighten it, just hand tight. I'm doing these. Excellent, and there we go. Okay, the next section we need is this part that we had from issue 56, and you can see these 3 holes here. They're going to match the 3 lugs that we've got there, so it's pretty easy to see what way round it goes in. We put that in. We don't have to screw this down because this is now going to go directly onto the floor plan of the vehicle. So let's get that over here. This is the floor plan at the moment. You can see what I mean about that galvanized metal look here. It's actually just going to go into these 3 holes here. So this is going to go on here just like, let's line it up. I can't line anything up tonight, can I? Just there. But we're going to be securing it from the other side with IP screws. So it's probably better to get the screws ready and then turn it upside down and get this screwed in. So I don't know if you can see here, I've got 3 holes to put this in. Here's the first one. That's in nice and tight. And now I've got 1 in, I can safely take my hand away and put the other 2 in. Number 2 here. Number 3. So look how that looks, and there you go. That is the second jump seat in, and that is all there is to do in that stage. So there you go. I really do hope you like that nice quick video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.